GCN.
Oh, why have you done this?
Blame Emily, not me.
I think 5 years ago, they were outrageously overrated.
And now?
They're not underrated.
When did the GCN app and racing coverage come out?
So they got bought as well, didn't they? They got bought by a bigger company. No, they're owned by Warner Brothers.
It's Discovery, yeah.
As if they're owned by Warner Brothers. That is mental. Mm-hmm. That is so bonkers.
And it's huge. It's huge.
That is insane.
When I watched pro racing, you always had to like go on a weird steephill.tv live stream and find it because I couldn't afford to watch it properly and pay for Eurosport. And you'd have to have a TV. You'd have to have like Sky or whatever to get that.
It's like supporting Sunderland Football Club.
What is?
Trying to watch professional cycling.
What is very hard to?
It's impossible to find it.
Oh,
you just can't get it online.
You can't watch any of the footage.
They're so far down the leagues that it's very hard to see a game.
However, it has now they have changed that for the better because you get the GCN app. It's really cheap, and sometimes it's like reduced for a year, and you get it for a year, and you can watch any race right there on demand, and it's amazing.
Is it Eurosport as well?
That
or
is
it not?
Brilliant. Despite what you think of the videos that come out on the YouTube channel, which I think are appropriate for some people, and some people who are well into cycling, they don't chime with anymore, and that's fine. But you just correctly, or they are correctly rated or underrated, and I'm not sure which.
Well, we're not allowed to use correctly rated.
Well, in that case, they are underrated.
Oh wow!
But more because of the app, not the YouTube channel. The app is bigger. This is like the other stuff they do, the Eurosport stuff, and all that is way bigger than the YouTube channel, surely, in terms of like eyes on it.
I think I like your analysis. I do. I think I agree.
They're like the distributor of Eurosport's stuff, aren't they?
I don't know. Well, if it's Warner Brothers and Discovery, probably.
It's just the cycling bit of Eurosport.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's so good for their brand, isn't it?
Is GCN part of Eurosport? Discovery Communications, the owners of Eurosport, announced the acquisition of Play Sports Group that owns GCN.
We should probably have a chat with like Disney or something or other and do a partnership with Disney so that we can start making videos about like, we can just animate ourselves. You know, we wouldn't have to come to the studio as often because we'll just be like animations. Not AI though. I'm not talking about AI.
You know that thing where I come up with ideas and you're like, we should really just focus on making videos.
Yeah.
This is an example of that. You should take your own advice.
But that is making videos.
Because I got really excited the other day about bringing back Panda Pops and making it the sponsor for the podcast. So we could have like the camera in the middle here gets a shot of us in the podcast, and we have these drinks, which is currently just a mug of Zelda water and your weird queen mug, which you turn around.
Not the queen.
Not the queen.
Not my queen.
No, not your queen. And that's prime sponsorship opportunity, isn't it? However, wouldn't it be genius if we brought Panda Pops? Do you remember Panda Pops?
No, for the 12th
Everyone
time.
knows Panda Pops.
I don't know what they are.
One of the best, basically the best drink in the world, and a panda on the front of it, and lots of different flavors. You got cherry one, blue one, the Coca-Cola version, cola flavor, and they discontinued. 2011 they stopped. I know all the facts about Panda Pops because I want to bring it back, and I want to make it the sponsor of our podcast, even though it is us. But we set it up as a separate business, and I bet loads of the audience will buy Panda Pops because it is awesome.
I vaguely recognize it, and I'm vetoing it.
Why?
Because it's crap.
I think it's brilliant.
Overrated.
However, I'm glad you vetoed it because it would distract us. It would distract me from making videos, which is what our focus should be.
Why? What would you be doing?
Developing new flavors of Panda Pops, yeah. Well, I'd have to do everything.
Well, you said
I'd have to make the labels. I'd have to do it, all of it, yeah.
Well,
but I'd run the company as well.
What you're saying is... So now what you're saying is...
I'd bring it back. I'd reincarnate Panda Pops for everybody. And then there'll be less videos going out because I edit these.
Why didn't you change it to like Francis Pops and just start your own?
Because then it doesn't have a panda on, does it?
Well, look, you can be you as a panda, which will get Disney to animate for us.
Well, it'll be easier to get like the licensing and copyright stuff sorted, wouldn't it? Because then it wouldn't
Probably
be called...
not.
You reckon?
No.
But you reckon that we could bring back Panda Pops without having like any legal battle?
No, it's Francis Pops. And the logo of Francis Pops is you hugging a panda.
No, the reason it's
Disney
successful
animate
is the alliteration. It's a full package. It's a full package.